Hello there guys, it is Rivals time, and this one is in the fucking rain. So Jag F Type has chose a street scene race in an F Type Jag. The F Type Jag, that is a good thing, but rain, right, this is a little bit more difficult to find because you can't get to it through the normal way. You can't get to it through the Rivals, so it is not in here. Because it's not road racing, dirt, cross country or drag, and they don't have the street scene in this section, which is a bit weird. I spent sodding ages looking for it in road racing, but it is not there. So to get to it, you're just going to have to map there. So it's on the mainland, and it is Derwent Valley Dash, which is right next to the marathon. So there you go. There's the marathon there, and or the Snickers, if you prefer. And it's this one. So, Derwent Valley Dash, that's the track. It's, let's see if we can get the track to appear. There you go, that's what it is. And it finishes just by that little bonus board there, look, that I've not collected yet. Or that one. I'll have to pick them up when I'm up that direction. Right, let's see if we can post a decent time. I haven't tried it yet. I've driven the F Type before though, so I should be alright. But it is in the rain, so I probably won't be. Right, so pop yourself in here, go over to Rivals. And Street Scene Rivals Challenge. I didn't even know this existed. I didn't know there was a Street Scene Rivals Challenge. So let's have a look who's posted a time so far. And we'll see what we've got on the board. I pressed it one too many times. Right, is this club or friends? Friends and club. So we've got Compact Brush, we have Daz, we have Sloping Wolf, Fraser, JCS Photo, and of course at the top of the pack we have the robot, Aaron Mayfield, who is 17th in the world. So come on, chop chop, knock another 7 places off and get yourself in the top 10. Well, we've got a couple of dirty laps, so everybody's going to beat these two by default as long as you don't go off the track. So who shall I pick? Well, there's a big difference between Compact Brush and these three, isn't there? Well, these 4. So we've got a few people around about 2 minutes 30. And then we've got 10 seconds being taken off that. So I'm imagining it's quite long with a lot of corners. A lot of opportunity to make up time. Jag F Type, where's your time? Why aren't you in here yet? What's going on? You chose the damn thing. Why haven't you posted a time? Well, I'm going to go against Compact Brush. So I'm aiming for a 2:51. Let's see. Let's see what happens. Just make sure I'm on the right filter. I am, ain't I? It's not just friends, yeah. Right. Come on then. Compact Brush, let's have you. And here we go. Yes, ready. I haven't driven it yet. The only reason I know it's in the rain is because I read the conversation on the comments. Oh, bollocks, I haven't turned it on to streamer mode. I'll have to do that straight away. I also think I should change her clothes because she's been wearing this stuff for quite a while now. So yeah, I should get her changed into something else. I might wait until summer, well, spring, and then change her into a spring outfit as opposed to a winter one. We'll see. I probably won't. I'll probably do it after this race. Right, unfortunately, this is an A to B, not a lap race, so you have to keep restarting and all that bollocks and waiting for the loading screens, which is really annoying compared to just going round in circles over and over if you're like me and you need to do 50 laps to beat somebody. So yeah, I wished it was a lap race rather than a point to point. Right, so audio. First things first, let's turn streamer mode on. I wished it would remember that setting, but it doesn't. What we got on difficulty? So I am on. I'm going to stay with this for now, right? Might change it later, but I'm staying with this for now. So let's go. Let's see what we can do. Oh, I forgot how annoying street scene is. Right, nice bit of spinning there. So I think everyone else's ghost is going to be gone at this point. Actually, where's Compact Brush's ghost? Oh, you spun more than me because you're still behind me. Oh, he's slidey. He's really slidey. Damn, that corner messed me up. Oh, bollocks! The cars are real. I thought thought that was going to be a ghost. I expected to drive straight through it. Okay, so this one is definitely going to be a controller out the window job. The other cars on the track are real cars. Oh, bollocks. Oh no, I've got a dirty lap. Oh, flipping hell. I completely forgot what this thing was like. So, I'm posting an incredibly slow dirty lap, struggling with a bit of wheel spin and crashing into the traffic. There's not much traffic, to be fair. There aren't many cars, but the cars that are there, if you hit them, it goes dirty, so you get flagged. Oh, that's so fucking annoying. Well, we've done 39%, so it's quite long, but it's not too bad. Oh, that's a car! I thought it was his sodding ghost. Get out of the way. It looked like a Jaguar, and I've missed a checkpoint. Oh. Right, I'm going to have to restart a little bit further back, before I hit this dude. There we go. Right, come on then. Navigate my way around Sunday job, pissing hell. Right, I am going to post a time. It's going to be dirty, but it's going to be quite easy for other people to beat, okay? So at least you will have that sensation of winning when you post your times. So here we go. I wonder why JD Fett's lap wasn't up, because he did say that he'd posted one and it was frustration. So what, did you quit out? Did you not continue and post your lap time? What's happening? Where is it? What made him pick this? What made him pick a road race with other cars on it in the rain? Oh my goodness. Is that compact brush just there? It is, isn't it? That's a Jag. I'm gonna win. That's cheated, he drove through that car. Oh look, slow down. Come on, you can make this corner. Right, I am gonna pass a faster time. I'm certain of it. But we are both dirty, so there we go. You got 3 dirty laps. 3 dirty, well, not laps, are they? But there are 3 people that have posted dirty times that I think that as long as you're careful, all of you will be able to beat. So I have beaten my rival. Woohoo! Right, there you go, compact brush. Have a load of that. 2.4 seconds. Right, let's have another go then. Hang on. I'm just going to refresh my coffee. It better not start without me. I'm not sure if it does or not. I think I have to press a button. I'll be okay. Isn't it weird how that street scene thing is not on the rivals, so you can't just go into the rival events and choose it? That's a bit strange, that is. But I've never been a big fan of the street scene. I remember doing them just to get through them, and I hated them. And the fact that they're all at night as well. Anyway, let's get in here and do it again. Let's see if we can get a clean one this time. Who is my rival? I didn't notice. Oh, for God's sake, you got to do a little bit of feathering at the beginning, guys. This Jag does not like wet tarmac at all. Stop doing that. Just drive in a straight line. What the hell's wrong with you? Come on. Right, I'm going to be going for a clean lap this time so that I can beat all of the dirty ones without having to worry about getting a good time. But I'm going to try and get a decent-ish time. Oh, there's a car! Shit! Get out the sodding... Ah! Right, I'm restarting. I want to see who my rival was as well. It's not going to show me, is it? That's a bit of a shame. I like the way that in the Lego world, all of the Lego on the floor is white in the winter. I've not been in Legoland in the winter yet, apart from this time round. So yeah, I was quite impressed with that. Looks pretty good. Much easier to see the alien plants. I've got 2 alien plants left to get. As far as I'm concerned, I've been absolutely all over Legoland and I can't find the last 2. And I've got 1 alien fuel cell to get as well. I can't find that either. Which is a little bit annoying. the completionist in me is quite frustrated that I cannot find for the life of me the last alien fuel cell. It's so fucking annoying. It's down the road. I want to know who my rival is. I didn't see. Unless it's still on Compact Rush, maybe? Is it? Because I just said restart instead of continue. Maybe this is still Compact Rush then? I didn't choose someone else. It didn't say bring it, did it? Oh shit, you're on that side of the road. No, this is going good. We're a third of the way round and we haven't hit anybody yet. And I am staying with him. No! Ah! Fuck. Yeah. I don't care if I lose it. Right then, let's try again. Jaded Fet, a lot of people are going to hate you. They really are. Rain, traffic. Ah! Although it is a nice car. To be fair, it is a very nice car. But when I first saw it, when I first saw Jaguar F Type, you know what I was thinking? I was thinking of the Jaguar D Type, like the really old one with the with that big fin that's behind your head. Oh, they are beautiful. There used to be someone that had one of those that lived quite close to where I used to live, so I used to get to walk past it. And there was another guy that had a Jaguar E Type as well. Yeah, both really, really nice cars. But the D Type is spectacular, it really is. So yeah, when I first saw this, and I just saw the word Jaguar and the word Type, I immediately thought, oh, the D Type, and then I saw it was the F Type, so I was wrong. But yeah, the Jaguar D Type is such a nice car, it really, really is. It's just so quirky because of that thing. And there's a Lotus that's similar, isn't there, with that big, like a big fin behind you, quite similar to the D Type Jag. I love that. I love those old cars. It's kind of, you look at it and you can tell that a man has made it with a little hammer. You know what I mean? It doesn't look like it's been made by a machine. It looks like it's made by a man that had a big piece of metal and he kept hitting it with a hammer over and over until it turned into this spectacular car. It's like that, what was that advert where they did, it was like the Indian guy and he kept hitting his car with a hammer until it turned into a, I can't remember what, it might have been a Ford KA, something like that, I can't remember. But that was a brilliant advert, it was so well done. Back to the days of panel beaters. Yeah, that's when cars were very beautiful, they really were. That's why I was quite happy about my Maserati that I won the other day in my wheel spin. Oh no! Bollocks! Oh no! There's no point in continuing because I'm miles behind. I was just going for a clean lap. Look how far ahead he is. Right, I'm going to say quit event. I'm going to have a look at the other people and see who's next. When I quit event, I hope I'm going to be back at the beginning. I'm not, am I? I'm going to be halfway round. I'm going to have to teleport back and use the map travel because I can't just jump in rivals. Come on. What's all this loading business? Yeah, I'm halfway around the sodding track. Oh, that's fucking annoying. Right, is there any way of accessing this more quickly? Right, let's have a look. Horizon Life, no. Online Adventures, no, we're not doing anything in there. Nothing in there, look at that. The Final Fantasy Regalia with the thingy bob design on it. Let's have another little look at it. Can I make that go backwards again? No, fuck it. Right, Rivals, Showcase or Monthly Rivals. It's not in either of those. You can't get it through Disciplines. I might be able to get it from this My Rivals thing. Oh, there it is. Right, look, there it is. Why have they put it there? Street Race Rivals. What's it hidden there for? Why isn't it in this section? Right, so this is how you get to it, guys. Street Race Rivals. It's in here. And it's the one that looks like a big backwards C. That one there. That one. Derwent Valley Dash. That's the quick way to get to it. There we go. So now you can access it from probably anywhere. So it's hidden away in a little tiny button. So there we go. That's how you get in there. Street Scene. Right, let's still Compact Rush then. Well, it hasn't posted my time. So JD Fett probably did the same with you. That's why you ain't got time yet either. So, hang on a minute. Oh, no, that's right, that's right. I was thinking, what's Daz doing all the way down here? But no, that's right, isn't it? So, Daz hasn't even posted a clean lap yet. Right, and he's doing it in automatic to start off with, so he's just checking out the track. Oh, back on compact brush then. Let's try and beat somebody. And at the end of your race, make sure you say, continue, not restart, otherwise you won't have a time posted. Oh, I love that Maserati. Oh, let's check the time. Right, that's not too bad. Right, so there we go. We've discovered the Street Scene Rivals button. I wonder why they've put it in a separate menu. Just put it in the bloody Rivals big fat button. That's weird. Very weird. Let's go. Right then. Here we are. In our first clean lap. Tempted to put it on a different view because I always think my car, actually it's going to help me, isn't it? I was thinking about missing traffic, but I normally miss checkpoints because I think my car is wider, but thinking it's wider than it actually is will help me to miss traffic, which is what my problem is going to be. So yeah, I'll leave it like this. I'm not too worried about being behind because I know that Compact Brush does a better first half of the lap than second half of the lap, because I caught up with them last time, didn't I? So I'm sure I'll be able to catch up. I just want to try and focus on keeping it clean. There's too many little blind bloody crests that you have to go over, and then there's traffic, and the road's a bit slippy. And if there's traffic and the road's a bit slippy, it's hard to adjust yourself. I really thought that was on my side of the road until I got a little bit closer. I might turn off the ghost so that I can see the traffic more easily. It's not in the way. Oh shit! Oh! Right. Restart. Yeah, of course I'm fucking sure. I hit a tree. Ruined my car. This loading screens and restarting thing is a pile of bollocks, isn't it? As opposed to going around a lap where there's no other traffic and you can just keep going round and round and round and round and round. Oh yeah, let's gently accelerate off the line in the wet. Focus. Right, I'm not going to post a good time, but I'm going to at least post a clean one. Ew. Sometimes it's really hard to tell what side of the road they're on. I wish they'd always be on the bloody right side. Hang on, are they? I've never noticed that. Surely they are. It's in-game traffic. Surely it's always on. I've never even thought about this before. So that there is on the left. Which is like English, isn't it? Yeah. And that one's on the right, so it's coming towards me. I've never noticed that before. They're on the correct side of the road for driving in England. So this one here is going away, it's going to be on the left. Oh my goodness me, how have I never noticed that before? Oh shit! That bend's a little bit sharper than you think, you know. Right, so, the traffic is driving on the correct side of the road for England. Not for anywhere else at all, just for England. Okay, is there a couple of other countries? There are, aren't there? There are some other countries that drive on the left. I've got used to being on the right now because of Colombia. Although I don't drive yet, I haven't driven for sodding ages. The last time I drove a car, I was thinking about this yesterday. I was talking to my wife about it, and the last time I drove a car was in April of 2016, when I drove a hire car in England when I was visiting family. Carol went to England for the first time. So yeah, I haven't driven a car in real life for a long time. That's really bad, isn't it? And then when I drove that hire car, I don't know how, but it got a hole in it, and when I took it back I had to pay £900, which is really fucking out of order. I didn't do the hole, by the way, if that's what you was thinking. I didn't. I'm pretty sure valet parker at a hotel I was at did it. But he reversed my car to a wall, and I think there was something sticking out the wall that just went through the car and caused a hole. That's what I think happened. But, yeah, they took £900 off my card without even saying anything. And I was like, what the fuck? Where's all my money gone? What's happening? And it was actually very lucky that I'd got money in my bank. It's like, it's quite rare to have 900 quid sitting in your bank. That's not normal for me at all. So I was very lucky they didn't send me like overdrawn by about like £850. That'd be normal. But no, I was fortunately I just happened to have some money that particular situation. Oh shit. Right, be careful of. Hang on, what side of that? There, yeah, that's it, isn't it? Be careful of the wall as well. Don't just dodge the traffic, dodge the scenery. Right, this right hand bend here coming up. Oh, please. Oh, fuck. Restart. Jesus Christ. Coffee. What time is it? 8:30. Half an hour. Half an hour to actually post a lap. Can we do it? Is it possible to post a lap in half an hour? Accelerate slowly. That's better. I remember last time I drove in the rain on this game. You never pick rain, do you, when you pick a race yourself? Right, what conditions would you like? I'd like it to be very, very sunny, please. And I wouldn't like the sun in my eyes. And I'd like there to be no traffic. And can you make the checkpoints much, much, much wider? Yeah, we certainly don't say, yeah, I'd like some rain. And make sure there's some cars as well. And when you put the cars on the road, make sure they're hidden behind little crests and stuff, so I can't see them until I get to them. Hey, I'll tell you what, I wonder if the outside the far chase view, hey, that's an idea. Right, what's the change view button? Oh, bollocks, it's not that one. Oh, this is a dirty lap now. Right, can I just cancel this and not get a dirty lap? While I try and remember which button does the, yeah, I want to cancel, just cancel it. Is it dirty? No, it's not, oh, thank God for that. Right, which button does change view? Okay, it's that one. Right, this should enable me to see the traffic better because I'm up in the air. I can see over the crests. I'm not like sitting on the bonnet of my car. So this is a much better idea. We can see traffic. There we go. There's a top tip. Oh, that was close. Oh, the rain is horrible. I don't like this view anymore. I don't use it that much, but no, it feels like the car's not turning from the right place. Almost like there's like a bloody big pivot point in the centre of the car, like the wheels are not where I expect them to be. I don't know, it just feels weird now, having been on the other views so much. Maybe it's just because it's a slidey wet track. Doesn't feel right anyway. Also feels really, really weird driving on the left. Really weird. I'm going to struggle next time I go to England and hire a car. That's for sure. Although I'm not driving here, but I'm in the car all the time. So you just get used to it from being a passenger. But I've only driven here twice and not for a very long time. It's fucking insane. I don't want to drive here. There's like 6 lanes on each side of the road. Well, 7 lanes on each side of the road on a couple of the roads. It's like, fuck that. And everyone drives like a maniac and they pass wherever they want and there's like a massive gang of motorbikes all of the time around you wherever you are. And I'm not insured on my wife's cars. So yeah, I'm happy not to drive. That's perfectly fine by me. And the taxis cost almost nothing. So if you want to drink, you just get a sodding taxi. Whoa, we're going to do a clean lap. We've got to the end. Oh, thank God for that. Right, so we have beat our rival just based on the fact that we did a clean lap. So we will collect our prize. And we're on the board! Yay. Right, now let's try and do a clean lap that's a little bit faster, shall we? Let's not be so nervous. Right, 18 seconds? Yeah, of course. Oh, I'm obviously going to make up 18 seconds. That's fucking ridiculous. Although I did drive like a total fanny. Right, come on then. 18 seconds. We can do this. There was definitely a couple of corners where I could have shaved off at least 9 seconds. Right, we got a bad start. We're winning, we're winning, we're winning. Oh, that was a bit sharper than I thought it was. Come on, come on, come on. We've been doing a lot of feathering here, a lot of trying to go just forwards instead of going sideways. We're going to be trying not to hit any trees. Definitely better than last time, but I'm not going to make up 18 fucking seconds, am I? That's just insane. Third of the way round, and we haven't yet hit a car. This is good going. We're clean. I'm glad I realised that the cars actually drive on the correct side of the road. So when you see a car, you know whether it's on the left or the right, depending on whether it's coming towards you or going away from you. That's very useful information, because you proper can't tell. You see the headlights and you're like, what side of the road is that car on? You just can't tell. Gotta be careful on this wall as we come around this bend so we don't slide. Oh, that was close. That was very close. I'll probably shave about 5 seconds off my time, I think. That's what I expect. I wasn't paying attention to my previous time. It was just clean and that was all that mattered. Alright, we're clean. We're at the end. There's no cars. Oh no, we're not at the end, are we? There's another corner. I'll keep my mouth shut. There better not be another car on this side of the road. Oh shit. Okay, we're safe, we're safe. I'm glad that was on that side and not this side. Oh my god, that would have been a disaster. Right, so I don't know what my previous time was. I'm a bit annoyed at that, really. Right, so, oh, well, I've shaved off, it said, did it say 18 seconds? So I've shaved off 11 seconds from my previous. That's not bad, is it? So I'm on a 2:41. Let's collect my prize. God, I wonder what my prize will be. That time was epic. They'll probably give me the car. No, it'll just be fuck all. I won't even level up and get a wheel spin. Oh, I did level up. Right then, let's see what juicy car I get in my spin. Please give me something epic. There's not even a purple on there. It's all blue and green. What a pile of pants. 70 grand ain't bad though, is it? Thanks. Right, I've only got to make up 7 seconds. Let's see if we can do it. That's not much at all. Right, gotta be not quite so cautious as before. Let's see what we can do. Come on. I definitely recommend this view on the ones where you got to dodge traffic. Gentle on the throttle. Keep those wheels facing forwards. Get rid of those things. Whoa, that was close. Oh, I'm slidey. I'm fine. Ah, bollocks. I hit a van thing. Land Rover. Right. Fucking rain. Fucking rain. What were you thinking? Rain! Oh. Although you ain't got much choice really, have you? You have to do whatever it gives you. You can't say, yeah, we like to do this Rivals event, but we would like to do it in the sun. Yeah, you don't get that option. So you just pick it, and that's the way it goes. Well, obviously, you can choose which one you pick. We're away. We're in the lead. Can we hold on to this lead for the next, however long it takes? 2 minutes and 40 seconds, was it? Something like that? No, we can't. Okay, now we're having a bit of a flap. Come on, car. Jesus Christ. Right, come on then. We're not gonna be holding back on this one. We're gonna be pushing it. Seeing what we can do. So this is the corner that normally messes me up. I'll brake a little bit more. There we go. Come on, come on. Please no traffic over this this little hump. Good. Yes, look at that. Look at that. I'd have given myself threading the needle for that, even though I only went past the car, but I was close. Yeah. No, that's fine. That's fine. That line was lovely. Didn't pick it, had no control, but it was fine. Get on your brakes. Get round this corner nice and sharp. Right, you got past the hard part. This bit's easy because it's a little bit wider. And you can see the traffic more easily, so we're over halfway. We're not catching him up though, are we? Who's my rival? I forgot. Is it Sloping Wolf? Can't remember. I think it is. Oh, I nearly lost it there. Right, better not be any cars on this side of the road round this corner. Right, it's not feeling very fast. Ooh, get out of the way, get out of the way. Right, 4.9 seconds. Whoa. We are getting there. Well, we've got 5 seconds to make up. I definitely could have done that faster. Definitely. Obviously. Maybe not 5 seconds faster, but I certainly could have done better than I did. Right. Come on then, let's have you again. 4.9 seconds. I like your time at 2, 3, 4, 5. 5, 5. That's good. 2 5s make 10. 1 and 0 is 1. Put that at the beginning and you're a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That's quite spectacular. I like that a lot. So come on, let's bring it. Is this tiny bit of coffee going to be cold? Of course it is. It's very strong as well. I didn't put enough water in. So if your coffee is very strong, it's very horrible when it goes cold. Use all the track. Pretend you're LCD dog and be nice and smooth. I could pretend I'm RMA for him and I'll just be really fast. I don't know whether he's smooth or not. You can't see his ghost because he's gone by the time that you try to have a look at it. He just goes fast. Oh, that was good, that was good. Started to slide, but I managed to correct it just in time. Oh no, he's snuck ahead. That's a disaster. And that car's on my side of the road. Slow down, don't need that tree. Ooh, don't need that tree either. Get back on the road. Jesus. Right, that was good. It's a good job the trees were spaced the way they were, otherwise that would have been a bit shit. Right, I'm not going to make up 5 seconds now. I've taken a little bit of a detour into the countryside. But I'm going to stick with it. If this is my fastest time, that's pretty fucking poor. That my previous... Whoa, I'm not sure what he was doing there. He was coming out onto the other side of the road. I bet that little bit of wall there is going to really annoy some people because you are very close to it. That is going to make some dirty laps for sure. Get out of the wall, it's slowing you down. Right, was it 4.9 seconds to make up? I think it was, about 5 seconds, so I don't think I'm going to do that, especially after my detour through the forest. But if I do make up some time on this one, that's annoying, isn't it? Bloody load of traffic. If I do make up some time on this one, then that bodes well for the next one, doesn't it? If I manage to stay on the road and not go through the trees. Go on. Right, what we got? What have we got? 2.9! I made up 2 seconds and I went into the forest! Right, I reckon my forest detour would have given me probably a second, so I'm probably 2 seconds behind. Let's go. Hang on, I pressed restart. Oh no, that was my best time and I pressed restart. Anyway, I went into the forest, I can definitely do better. You need to collect your reward. Right, what time is it? Right, okay, go on. Getting off the line ain't easy. Oh, I'm all over the place. Right, this is the worst start so far by a long way, but it's going to be a spectacular finish. This is going to be within a second of Sloping Wolf. Unless I hit that car. Oh, I'm okay. That was so bad. Come on, get back on. Jesus. Right, I'm back on. I have regained control of the vehicle. Right, that's good. Come on. Gotta go some now. I'm quite far behind. This corner's a bit nasty. You have to be careful. Oh, bollocks. Oh, bollocks. Yeah, restart. Right, I've got to do this now until I beat that time that I just didn't post because I pressed the wrong fucking button because the A and the X are completely backwards where it says bring it and no thanks. They're so backwards. The bring it should totally be the A button. It really should, and the no thanks should be B. Neither of them should be X. What are they playing at? Why did they do that? A always means yes. B always means no. X never means anything. Don't they understand how controllers work? Although, as I have said before, I met a guy in Manchester at a gig for... What was the gig? I can't even remember. It was Stanton Warriors. It was a Stanton Warriors gig in Manchester. And you can imagine the kind of people that go to Stanton Warriors gigs and the sort of things they get up to. Well, anyway, there was this guy that I met there had actually worked on Forza Horizon 3. He was one of the programmers. So I imagine he worked on Forza Horizon 4 as well, but that was before this game came out. And it's probably his fault, right? All the things that are wrong with the menu are probably his fault because he had a bit of a banging night out the night before. That's what I think, anyway. But yeah, he got this tattoo on his arm, and I was like, what's that tattoo all about then? And it was a logo from the gaming company that he'd worked for, and so he'd had a tattoo of it. And I got chatting to him about games and stuff. I told him that I play a lot of games. I've gone around that sodding tree again, look. And he works on on Forza Horizon 3, did some of the programming for it. Didn't do much. He actually did, right? The bit that he did was... It's really very insignificant part of the programming. But if you watch the credits at the end of Forza Horizon 3 and you use your thumbstick to make the credits go faster or slower, up and down, he did that, right? That's the bit he did. He makes the credits go up and down faster or slower depending on if you move your thumbstick. So fucking hell, is that it? Is that all you did? I didn't say that. I just said, wow, I've played that game. That's amazing. I can't believe that you did some of the programming on it. Whilst in my head I was thinking, what? That's all you did? Just the bloody credits going up and down? Are you kidding me? That's it? But anyway, it kind of really surprised me because I run my own business and my business requires a lot of programming. And I do it all. I do fucking everything. I never outsource anything. If I outsource stuff, I'm never happy with what they've done and I end up redoing it anyway. So yeah, I do all my programming. So when I learned that people that work on games, the bit of programming, the bit of programming they do is, this is going shit, isn't it? I'll start again. It's just the menu going up and down. So when he got to Forza Horizon 4, he probably worked on that and he probably says, yeah, I've had some experience in the menus. I'll do all the menus for you. I'll tell you what, I'll do this massive big fuck off Rivals button and then we'll do a little tiny Street Rivals button that nobody can ever find. And we'll mix up the A and B button. We'll fuck off the B button. We'll use the X button. But instead of the X button being the B button, we'll make the X button the A button. And then we'll make the A button the X button. That'll fuck everybody up. And they'll never post their times. And it will cause them to have to continue playing the game. Because they'll have fucked off their best lap time. Even though they did a T-tour through the forest. So yeah, I think it was all his fault. But the gig was good. It was Stanton Warriors at some little venue. And I think it was... was it New Year's Eve or something like that? I can't remember. Maybe, maybe not. I can't remember. I doubt it. But anyway, during this gig, the club was downstairs. It was like some basement underground thing. And when you walk down the stairs to go down, I'd been outside in the street on my phone. I'd been on the phone to my wife, and she was in Colombia. And when I went back in the club, I jumped down the stairs, and I smacked my head on the kind of roof of the stairs going down. It was quite sharp as well. I didn't realise at the time, but I actually cut my head open. And then I was dancing with my friends. And when you dance, you sweat a bit, don't you? When you're at a kind of rave thing. And this causes your heart to pump a little bit faster, which makes your blood flow quickly, which makes it squirt out the top of your head if you've got a hole in your head from jumping onto... What the sod? I've done it again. Right, that's the best line. If you want to get a really fast time, do that. Right, let's restart. So yeah, my head started bleeding, but it then started just streaming down my face. And I was talking to a couple of girls, and I was like, "Oh my God, you've got to go to the hospital." I was like, "What are you talking about?" They went, "Go and look in the mirror." And I went into the mirror in the toilets. My face was like bright red, like someone had painted it. So yeah, that was a good gig. Daz, you mentioned that you're from Manchester. Right, I don't know why I thought you were from Manchester. I don't know whether you've ever mentioned it in a comment and it kind of went in my subconscious mind or something. I've just always assumed that you are from Manchester for some weird reason. But yeah, you did say that you're from Manchester. So have you ever been to a club which is like... it's really weird because you go down this street to get to it and then you have to kind of like cut through a gap in a fence and then you kind of walk across some overgrown like field and then the actual club itself is like a really old stately home that looks like a big haunted house, and it's like it's got really freaky weird paintings all over it, like a massive big creepy tree, and it's all derelict, like it's all falling down, but they've kind of used that as the feature of the club. And it's like you go into the toilets, there's no doors on the toilets, there's just like some bits of cloth hanging up. It's really weird. But I went to a couple of events there a few years ago. I can't remember what it was, what the gig was, but it was like some dubstep type thing. But yeah, really weird venue. The most bizarre club I've ever been to. But my friend Robin lives in Manchester on a canal boat, and he keeps moving around as you do on the canal boats. But every time I go back to England, I pop up to go and see him, and he's my old raving buddy. So although we're both quite old now, we do pop to a rave in Manchester every time I go back and see him. The last time I went back, I didn't get the opportunity to see him, which was a bit of a shame, so we didn't go anywhere. But the time before, we went to that gig in the weird house. And then the time before that, I think we did the Stanton Warriors, and the time before that we did Stanton Warriors again. And then the time before that, going back a few years now, we went to Manchester University and did the Orb, which was amazing because in the 1990s I absolutely loved the Orb, and I went to Phoenix Festival specifically to see them, bollocks, and I missed it. I got chatting to someone outside the dance tent just before the Orb came on, and we got a bit carried away. And then the Orb finished, and then I went inside and I was like, "Well, where's the Orb then?" It was like, "It's finished." I was like, "Fuck, I missed it." But I absolutely loved the Orb in the 90s. I loved all that sort of stuff. But yeah, that was a shame. So yeah, have you been to that weird club that's like a haunted mansion? It's so fucking freaky. It really is. It just looks like a drug den. That's what it looks like. Well, to be honest, that's what it basically is. But yeah, it's like a haunted, you know, like not a ghost train, a ghost walk, like a haunted house that you walk around. That's what it's like, but it's a nightclub. They've got a couple of different rooms in there. They've got an outside, like a bit at the back, like a little bit of a patio bit where you can have a barbecue, where people just sit and smoke, basically. But yeah, what a weird club, very weird club. Most unusual place I've ever been, that's for sure. Yeah, that's in Manchester. Through a little hole in the wall. That was amazing. Oh no, it is dirty. What made that dirty? I didn't hit anything. I was just about to say, fucking hell, I can't believe I got away with that, but I didn't. Right, restart then. Come on then. Right, let's try again. Actually, I'd never really been to Manchester up until reasonably recently. I'm a little bit too young to have gone to the Hacienda. I was a big like Stone Roses, Happy Mondays fan, especially Stone Roses. I bought the Stone Roses album, the one with the like the Jackson Pollock type one. I bought that so many fucking times, from letting people borrow it, scratching it in the car, losing it, standing on it and breaking it. Breaking my sister's and having to give her mine. I've bought it that many times. Ian Brown must be quite wealthy just from me. He really must. But yeah, I'm a big fan of the Stone Roses and Happy Mondays. And unfortunately, I was a little bit too young to have gone to the Hacienda. That had sort of finished by the time I was the right sort of age for that. But I would have loved to have been there. I did go to the Eclipse in Cov a couple of times. So I was the right age for that. But I mean, that's not indie, is it? That's rave. But yeah, and at the Godiva Festival a couple of years ago, Happy Mondays were playing, and a friend of mine was at the gig as well. And my friend has got a couple of teeth missing, the same as Bess. So my mate, he took out his false teeth and he held them up in the air like and whistled to Bess, and Bess took his false teeth out as well, and he held them up in the air, and it was like, yeah, they bonded by their bad dental hygiene. And then Bess threw him his tambourine, and my mate caught it, and it's now on his bedroom wall, so he's got Bez's tambourine. I wanted to have a chat with Sean Ryder afterwards, so I was hanging around in the beer tent and stuff, because Sean Ryder is a big believer in like aliens, UFOs and that kind of stuff. I'm a big believer in that kind of stuff as well. And I wanted to have a chat with him about those kind of things, but unfortunately I didn't get the opportunity. A lot of people wanted to have a chat with Sean Ryder afterwards, so the beer tent was really full. But he's a really nice bloke. I do like Sean Ryder. But yeah, and Ian Brett, have you seen, I'm particularly talking to anyone who likes the Stone Roses now, did you see the, when what's his name, Dynamo, the magician kid guy, he was doing like the magic with Ian Brown, and it's like Ian Brown just seemed like such a nice guy when they did that. I would have liked to have gone to the reunion tour. My sister went, which would have been lovely, but I didn't get the opportunity. That's a bit of a shame. But yeah, big Stone Roses fan. But there we go. That's what you get because you come from Manchester. Everyone just assumes that you're going to like that scene. I don't know if you do. Right, one last try. How close are we to dog bus? We're 2 minutes to dog bus. This is the last try. Oh, my fastest lap wasn't saved. This has got to be a good, clean, fast lap because I didn't save my fastest. Damn, I'm going to have to come in and do this again, aren't I? Because I haven't saved my fastest lap. It's unlikely that this will be my fastest lap and a clean one, but I'll try. Right, come on. Oh, for fuck's sake, what a shit start. really shit at driving in the rain, I really am. Right, here we go. Let's get on this. He's not too far away. I can catch him up. I'm in the trees. Don't hit that tree. Or that one. Or any of the others. Get through that gap. Right, this is not right. I'm going to do one more. I've got to stay much more focused. I'll be really focused on this. I'm even going to pull off the line without just slamming my accelerator all the way down. So we are going to be analog. Okay? Tiny little bit. Okay, maybe that was too much. I don't know why the things that are going on in my brain are not able to be translated into the things that my fingers do. Especially when I'm braking. Sometimes my fingers just brake on a corner without me having any say in it whatsoever. Apart from me trying to say, don't brake, don't brake, don't brake, and then my finger just brakes. Come on. Let's get a decent lap. Let's not go into the trees this time. Brake. Don't hit that car. Oh no! One more. That was annoying. I took the corner not how I wanted to because that stupid van. Come on. Right, let's go. Oh, maybe I should have accelerated. I was trying to press it just really gently, and I pressed it into the dead zone, and that was it. But never mind. I'm off now. Bloody hell. I hope there's no traffic on this corner down here. You can kind of cut this corner quite nicely, can't you, if there's no sodding cars in your way? Oh, it's not this corner. That's the one where I go flying off the track. This bit here, yeah, you can sort of go across here and then across there, and it's quite a nice, easy line for that, as long as there's no traffic in the way. That's annoying that he was on the side of the road where I wanted to be. I'm now going really slow, and I've got a dirty lap. And I've missed a checkpoint as well. Right, I'm going to call it a day. Whatever my time was, it wasn't my best time. So if you beat it, you probably still haven't beat me. And I'm very annoyed that I pressed the wrong button because some bloody mental raver from Manchester is responsible for programming these menus that are such a sodding mess, it's ridiculous. Why isn't it the A and the B button? A, bring it on, B, no thanks. That makes so much more sense because that's the way all games work. A is yes, B is no. That's just the way games work. X doesn't mean anything. Anyway, there we go. X is change down gear. That's what X is. That's all it's for. It's not for anything else. It's just change down gear. Right, guys, post your times. Make sure you remember to press the right button at the end of your race so that it posts your time. Because JD Fett's not in there. So let's have a look. Let's have a look, see if anyone's posted a time whilst I've been doing this. And we'll see. We'll see where people are. See where I am. I am not at the bottom anymore because I've got a clean lap. But I'm not doing very fast. I bet I beat Compact Brush, didn't I? Or did I not post that one? I'm not sure. Did I, didn't I? I'm not sure. I really don't know. Oh, look at this car. Look at it. Beautiful. I still haven't put decent tune on that. I'm driving around sliding all over the place in it. Right then, so, rivals. Street rivals. And the one that looks like a big backwards C. There it is. That one. Right, so let's have a look at the current leaderboards for the club. One more. Right, so there we go. I am number 1,311. Not too bad. I haven't beat Dazzy's time. Then again, that's not a surprise, is it? Because this is it's not my best time. It's dirty. So Sloping Wolf, I was 2 seconds off Sloping Wolf. So my best time was about a 2:37, I would guess. I'm not sure. It was around a 2:37. Obviously, I'm going to have to do it again and make sure I press the right button at the end. But at least I've got an alright time that's clean, that gives you something to compete against. But yeah, I have actually beat Compact Rush's time, not just by default because theirs is dirty and mine's clean. So there we go, that's where I am. JD Fett, post a lap and make sure you press the right button so it appears in the leaderboards. And then I will pick a rival and see if I can beat them. But I reckon I could beat Sloping Wolf for 2:34. I think I could get that. Maybe even Fraser on a 2:31 or a 2:30. I reckon I'm going to be around about where JCS Photo is at the moment, around a 2:30. I reckon I could take about a good few seconds off what I'm doing here. I'm not doing well, I'm not doing a good line, but a lot of it comes down to the traffic. If the traffic is where you want to be and you've got to go in some stupid place instead, you're losing time, which is fucking annoying. So yeah, street scenes are not nice. But good luck, guys. Post your times and I will have a look at them later and I will post a better time. It's a nice car. Be gentle on the accelerator because there is wet out there. Slippery when wet. Right, see you soon. Bye bye.